are live in Rockford, Illinois, coming to you from the Pro-Life Action League's Face the Truth Day here in Rockford. Rockford is a major city in Illinois. It is the third largest city in the state, maybe fourth. We're in Naperville, Joliet, it's another big city.
Tell them what Face the Truth tour is.
Can they see the signs?
We can now.
Can we wide frame it out?
It doesn't give you that.
Well, Facebook, we're showing you a little bit of the signs we can display today. Grab this, John. This is the sign we put on the corner. And it has two sides, two different messages. Remember the victims of abortion. Remind them of the three pictures they've seen, three different children. 10 weeks or something like abortion. 15-week aborted baby boy. 8-week aborted, we believe, a little girl. Remember the victims of abortion. And on the other side of it, they were our brothers and sisters. We have these on the two corners. Kitty corner colors face each other, so people get both messages, whether they're going straight or whether they're turning anytime they go through the intersection. And they've seen the pictures you've seen us putting in the truck. Pictures depicting abortion at various stages and inviting a response. From those who pass by. And we are now amplified. We're just counting the signs up so we can close the van doors. We've had signs go missing. We've had signs, oddly enough, it's happened multiple times. Maybe one of the first times we haven't had this happen in Rockford, where someone will take a sign, typically the old Malachi sign, 21-week baby boy, and put it in their own car to drive it to the lunch. So where's the Malachi? Where's the last Malachi? Oh no. I hope maybe someone took it again. We'd find it, and then we'd be able to enjoy our lunch. So we counted up the signs, they're all here, glad to say. And I'm also just so grateful for all of you for coming out today. This is the first time we've been to Rockford in 6 years? Something like. And I especially want to thank the Prebbles for making this happen. Daniel, Flores, just getting the word out to the Rockford Family Initiative and, being our host. Kevin's not with us at this side, is he? Kevin, who set us up with lunch. Kevin Rylat, who's really been the pillar of pro-life and caring about this issue, which means caring about these children, caring about these tiny babies whose mangled bodies we were showing to this community of Rockford, who, like all the communities in our country, needs to see this reality today. And before we go, I want to share one little story from today. Matt and I were here just right after we had set everything up. A woman pulled up in her car, a Hispanic woman, and she talked to Matt. She asked him if they could get the signs out from in front of the tire shop. And Matt says, no, we can't do that. We're not going to be able to do no signs. We understand, but this is what we got to do to show this truth. And she starts kind of saying, well, there's different choices and issues and different reasons, and there's like rape, and she's kind of like rambling a little bit about it, trying to find some traction. And Matt and I are talking, we're saying, look, we understand that you don't want those signs in front of your business. No business does. We know that every single one of these businesses doesn't want that. But that's why we go on public property, and that's why we just are here for a short time, because we have to show this someplace, and there's never a perfect place. We can't show it out in the middle of nowhere where there's no businesses, because there's also no people there. And we just kind of kept talking to her about it. And, when she was talking about choice, we said, well, we're here to encourage people to think about the child as they're making a choice, to have a relationship with that child, to have a sympathy for every unborn child, not just the ones we want, the ones we pick and choose and say are good enough for us. They have the right circumstances, or the right genetics, or the right whatever, the right mommy and daddy. We believe that every baby is beautiful and precious and has a right to life, the right to have a birthday. And she said, well, I had a friend who had an abortion. And told her not to. I told her not to. She did it, and now she regrets it. She told us that her friend had stopped talking to her for a long time. She was angry until she came to realize her anger should have been directed at that choice, and at the society that encouraged her and pushed her to make that choice. Now her friend is there to help her, and we gave her one of our little handbooks so that the next time, and we were so proud of her, we told her, God bless you for saying something. You know, you don't have that on your conscience, and your friend then knew she could come back to you. See what objecting to someone's abortion can do, even if they go through with it, then you're the one they come back to. So I gave her that little handbook with its getting help section, and it's all of its other sections with different answers to the questions that people have and information that we should know as pro-lifers so we understand the issue. And this conversation, she said, this didn't go like I was expecting it to. She said, I don't know, the things I've seen on TV or the impressions or whatever. And I said, well, that's what we do at the Pro-Life Action League. We will boldly confront our society with the injustice and violence of abortion. We will do it with charity, and we will always be there to talk. And I'm sorry that these pictures seem like inherently confrontational, but it's the reality of abortion that we're being confronted with. It's an injustice that we're being confronted with. It's our consciences that feel confronted and that should be converted to the cause. So we have to do this, but we also have to be able to de-escalate and reach out and find common ground. I'm really grateful that this visit to Rockford gave me and Matt an opportunity to do that, and I know it did for many of you too. You have also had conversations today. You've had experiences today, and I'd love for you to share those. You're going to pop them in an email or shoot a little selfie video or whatever and tell me your stories from today. We can even put some of them online. I'd be grateful for that too. So God bless you for coming out. Let us end with the prayer we always conclude with, the words our Savior gave us that I believe really express why we're here, because it's because of God's kingdom that we want to make manifest. It's because we know His will is for us to be in communion with Him and in this relationship with Him of love and forgiveness and mercy. And these are the perfect words. In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven.
Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
In the name of the Father, and the Son, and the Holy Spirit. God bless you guys. Safe travels. Keep the Pro-Life Action League in your prayers. If anybody wants to help us buy some gas to get back to Aurora, we've got a little donation bucket around here somewhere. If you'd like to do that, a lot of times people like that opportunity to help out a little bit that way. Wear those t-shirts out around the town. Get people thinking about the issue as you go to the ice cream store or the Walgreens or the CVS. And get home safely. See you soon.